Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Peace Break here on Peace Point Meditation. It is 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, everyone. It is Saturday, July 4th, 2020, and we are streaming live from the Democai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, for everyone to, kind of have some time to bring your mind back home and kind of just practice a little bit of meditation for the day. And I know that it's a long weekend for many of us, but it's great to have you here with us tonight, as Venerable Sophon will lead you through a guided meditation as well as a short wisdom talk to kind of kick off this 4th of July weekend in a way. I am outside today. It's a very nice day outside. It is 7 p.m. here. So the weather is it's still a little hot. It's cooling down, but yeah, it's a great day to be outside, especially to meditate outside. I think that the fireworks won't be going off for another 2 hours because we're, in daylight savings. So it is lighter for it is lighter until around 8:30, 9 p.m. So choosing to meditate outside today. And I hope if you are at home, if you want to meditate in your backyard or something, I think you should go ahead and do that because it's not too loud yet. And I'm sure that you'll be able to, experience that calmness and all that from the breeze that you can feel. So welcome to Peace Point, everyone. Last night we had the full moon meditation here on Peace Point. We were on Zoom meeting as well as streaming it on YouTube and Facebook. And it was a privilege to have Venerable John from Thailand, who is well known with the Peace Revolution group. He teaches meditation in many different countries to many people of all age, religion, nationality, and background. So it was great to have him be a guiding monk last night for our full moon event. Last night was actually his first time with Peace Point Meditation. So we hope that in the future we'll be able to get him to lead the meditation again in our future events. Last night, for those of you who missed it, Venerable John gave a little wisdom talk about the true independence because it is independence here in the United States of America today. So he just wanted to be relatable to what is going on with his audiences. So he was talking about how, of course, everyone wants independence, everyone wants freedom, but do we really know what the true independence is? He mentioned that he graduated for his PhD in computer engineering as well as telematics. So he talked about a computer. When he first got, his new computer, it was working very fast. Everything was good, but as time goes on, it slows down because the computer started getting viruses. And he compared that to human life, right? When we were born, of course, we're pure and innocent, but as we navigate through life, we come across many things that could cause viruses in the mind. And those are also known as hindrances. So those could be greed, anger, anything that, is in form of a negative emotion, negative feelings. So Venerable John was talking about that. In order to really have true independence, we have to be able to free our minds from those hindrances. We have to be able to free our minds from the greed that we have, the anger that we have, delusions or anything like that in order to make our mind more positive and make our mind be able to gain inner peace, to gain peace. And one way that we could do that is by practicing meditation. And he mentioned that one of the biggest problems in the world is world peace, right? And he mentioned that his teacher taught him that to solve a complicated problem, we have to solve it using something very simple. Why would you solve something complicated using a complicated method, right? So the simplest way to solve something as complicated as world peace is just, meditation. Because all you have to do is close your eyes, still your mind, and that is it. So meditation is something very easy, and that is a solution that his master talked about, and that it is something easy and achievable and anyone could do it. So meditation not only can, be a simple solution for a complicated problem, but it could also help us rid those hindrances or the viruses in our mind. So that was a great wisdom talk by Venerable John last night. So for those of you who did not tune in to the full moon meditation event last night, you could always watch the replay. We have it up on YouTube. We have it up on Facebook. So I think, being Independence Day today, I think the important thing is, how can we have, true independence? And that was a great talk by Venerable John. So that is just a quick recap. I'm gonna go ahead and give the introduction for Venerable Sophon right now, who will be leading the meditation here tonight. Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe, he has been ordained as a monk for 6 years. He has over 25 years of meditation experiences. He is a current resident monk at the Dhammakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, and he is also the teaching monk for Peace Point Meditation. And his motto is, once the mind is clear, the problems are clear. So welcome, Venerable Sophon. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
It is Independence Day.
Yeah, how are you, Amy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So it looks like today is celebration for the whole country of US. So do you have plan to celebrate anywhere tonight?
No, just after Peace Point, maybe just stay outside and wait to watch the fireworks a little bit. But that is pretty much it.
Okay, so I'm not sure that how many people will join today, because people who are in US might celebrate 4th of July somewhere or at home. Actually, if you're at home, I think if you have time, maybe we can celebrate with meditation and fish break for a while, and then I will let you celebrate the Independence Day from within. How about that?
Yes.
So we celebrate inside out, not outside in. So it can be a different thing, but it'll be more cool thing to do on this day in US and actually around the world. So well, okay. So I think everyone here in Zoom, in Facebook and YouTube, sorry. From Facebook, I apologize. At the beginning, the connection is not really good. So now it's fixed. It's fixed now. So hopefully you can join from the Facebook now. Can you join that? Hopefully. Okay, let me check here. Okay. So I want to make sure that everyone is in. Okay, so let me. Okay, now we have 4 people joining. Welcome and hello, all of you who joining from YouTube and from Facebook. Facebook here. We have this point meditation. Okay. Hopefully I joining now because I see here they connected. Okay. All right. So now if you come later, I also welcome you everyone. Actually, people who join from other places in US and in other part of the world, in Thailand and all around the world. So in US, United States, we celebrate the 4th of July or the Independence Day. Is a day that people celebrate the day that the country has been independent from the war in the past, that get the freedom from staying in this land. It's a land of freedom. So I believe that every country have its own history, that come across the all hardship, problems, and sometimes the war that's been brought the freedom to the country for everyone in people to live in peace. So this is the concept or something that we understand about being independent from being under control from the unfair practice from someone, from the power of someone that over us to do anything freely. And today we are going to talk about deeper in the independence that is in the spiritual world that is more deeper than that. So if we talk about in the secular world, we freedom, it once said that the freedom is not free. The freedom is not free. This means that sometimes or everything around us, when we would like to get it, we need to put effort. We need to work hard. We need to do more to get things more, right? Like we want to be rich, we need to work hard. We need to earn money. We need to work. We need to find a job, maybe more than one job, be 2 or 3 jobs. So this is what we put the effort on it, and then we can overcome or defeat the difficulties or the problems in life in that comes from different types, different forms. And also when we like to get accomplishments, we need to uh, have the encouragement. We have to repower or the passion to go on what we make a wish or what we have goal in mind or in life to fulfill or to pursue the happiness or the accomplishment that we wish for. So this is a secular world that we need to give, we need to put effort on that. But in the spiritual world, it's totally opposite. To be independent, to be have a freedom in mind, that to be this means that to be free from something that hold our mind to the lower energy, to the lower level of life. The energy is called the negative energy that try to bring our life to lack of happiness and bring the problems and suffering in life in every aspect of life. And that's why we are looking for happiness from that, because it's the nature of human being, the nature of the world. There's 2 sides, black and white, negative and positive. We cannot say no for that, because life is up and down. So the thing that we can do is we try our best to keep our mind peaceful and happy as much as we can. And if we use the secular world in the spiritual world, it sometimes it doesn't answer, it doesn't get at the totally freedom, totally happiness from that. So it becomes that just temporary remedy to get away or free the burdens or problem in life. For example, in our life, in our health, we have problems, and we become not only the sickness that we have, but also the mental sickness that we get worried, we feel frustrated, we upset, we are sad about what we are having. Like people around the world now facing the COVID-19, right? The virus cause everyone to get worried and fearful about the symptoms, about death. So this thing add on another kind of suffering called unhappiness, not only from pain and from the sickness itself. So for sure, to to get rid of the burdens or difficulty or the unhappiness from the sickness, so we get it from the medication, right, from the doctor. But for the mind, we have to oh, we have to help our own self. We have to find our happiness for ourselves. I know it's sometimes difficult. In the difficult times, if we train our mind properly, if we regularly train the mind to be calm, so it's possible for the mind to deal with the pain, to deal with the sickness or the negative feeling that we have toward the sickness. And not only the sickness, it's also the problems and other circumstances that may bring our lives to be down, like the unhealthy relationship that we stay with our beloved ones or people around us. So in the society that always have problems. So this is bringing the conflict, the misunderstanding, and that build up the feelings, negative feelings toward one another, and it become have greed, selfishness, and anger, and all kind of ego, for example, the bias, and seem to let everyone to break up easily, and it's hard to live together. This is what the problems, what the burdens that still need the way to get rid of it. So this is a problem that we have seen from being stayed together. So today I would like a little bit talk about a little bit about the freedom is not free, okay? In the way that we need to do something, not just to get it easily. We need to use the right method. We need to use the right way to cope with the burdens or difficulties that we depend on it. Okay. For example, the health, okay, the health. So we can use the self-care, right? A health care that we love ourselves. We should take care of ourselves very well because we wish to have the healthy, right? So this is the dependence that we need. We need what? We need the good food. We need the time to exercise, take care of ourselves properly and the best to live our life healthy and live long. The second one is how to uh, live our life in the prosperous way, and this is what we are looking for, the like the wealth, right? The wealth, the well-being, the good life from staying with no worry about the financing, and this is another dependence that we need to work hard. We need to be diligent or to have the perseverance to work daily without getting lazy, right? So this, we still need to work on it to get free from uh, difficulty or the problem in economy, right? So at this time, at this moment, I know that everyone try your best to be safe and to be economical, frugal as much as you can to save our resources. And also, at the time of difficult time, we can practice the sharing. So sharing that eliminate the selfishness in our mind. The more we share, so it's possible for everyone to share one another. So this is another practice that bring wealth ourselves as well. As you may notice, when people getting rich or many organization, so once they start to share, so once we share, so we have good friends. The good friend will share us again, and it's become the momentum of sharing, and the sharing become the prosperity that back to us automatically. So this one is the proper way to deal with the burdens in financing and economy in these difficult times. Okay. The third one is we wish to be smart, have wisdom, have the good decision to do whatever we have, we want to be or want to resolve the problems. So this one we need to practice to basically getting knowledge from learning from other people or learning from the resources. So this is a basic one. But another way that to learn from that is a clarity inside is the mind that we practice meditation regularly. So this is a way that we improve our clarity in mind, and it affects our brain to think sharply and with the righteous way to deal with the problems in life. You see, this is the way that I to share with you that once we practice this, we use the proper remedy, proper strategy to deal with our burdens that we depend on it. So eventually we become independent from them, even though it's coming to our lives every day, every moment, with the unhappiness that we may face. So it become we can have the way to deal with it from meditation, from the mind that is clear and bright from meditation. So I would say that meditation is a practice to improve our quality, our mind, to deal with all burdens in life, whatever we want to wish to be, like a wealth, health, or the wisdom that we gain, or the knowledge that original sorry originally from the mind, that to respond with situation. And once we have the clear mind from meditation, so we able to organize or handle our emotion, to respond with the problems in the positive way, to love ourselves, see our own value, to take care of our own health, our own mind better and better. And also we become the positive person that we can stay with our beloved ones, and it's become the strengthening the good relationship, either in our family or co-worker or anyone who stay with us. Okay, so today the celebration of the Independence Day in America, in USA. So I'd like you to start the independence from inside out, that we free from the burdens, that the problems, especially from the mind, that from greed, from anger, and from ignorance, that we don't understand anything. So it become reduce our burdens and help us to finally to see, to gain and pursue the true freedom in mind. This is the real independence and real freedom that we gain from spiritual practice. Now, it's the right time for us to cultivate peace in mind through meditation, to find and gain the purity and energy from the purity of the mental stillness. Now, I think everyone get ready. Please prepare yourself, sit back and relax. Adjust your posture properly. Now, very softly, very gently, slowly close our eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. Adjust our posture properly and very well. Adjust the posture to make sure our parts of body are relaxed. There's no sign of tension in any part of body. Sit relaxingly and comfortably, either sitting on the floor on the chair or the couch. Sit relaxingly and maintain the mindfulness and awareness with ourselves. We bring our awareness back to our physical body. We are begin to relax entire body using our awareness to scan entire body, starting the relaxation of the muscle on our head, down to our forehead, around our eyes. Relax the muscle of our cheeks, our chin and our jaw. Relax the muscle of our neck, down to shoulders, our back, our chest. Relax the muscle of our arms, down to our hands, all the way down to the tip of the fingers. Continue to relax the muscle of our stomach, our abdomen. Feel relaxation flow down from the top of our head, flowing down to our face, our neck, our shoulders, our arms, our back, around our abdomen. Relax the muscle of our hips, our thighs, down to our knees, down to our feet, all the way down to the toes. Relax. Feel relaxation streaming throughout the body until we feel this posture. We can sit as long as we wish without distractions from any ache or pain. Once the physical body becomes loosened, it becomes soft and gentle and relaxed. We feel so free, so relaxed, that we allow the mind to continue to be still easily. We just begin with the relaxation of the mind, with the awareness, with sitting alone here and now, sitting here and now with peace and relaxation. Stay with our awareness, with the physical body that's so relaxed and comfortable, with the serenity and tranquility around us. We maintain awareness here and now with a calmness and relaxation. We continue to take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly and deeply. Follow our breath from the nose down to our lungs, slowly flowing down, reaching the turning point of the breath, where it's considered the center of the body. Hold the breath there 5 seconds. Feel awareness like there at the middle of our stomach, and slowly breathe out. When we breathe out, we feel we release all worries, all negative feelings out of the mind. Breathe in once again, deeply and slowly. Take in the fresh air and purity of surroundings. Feel the mind right at the center space of the body. Slowly breathe out. We continue to breathe normally. Now we feel our breathing rhythm become slower and calm. Our mind stays still with the oneness inside the body, where we feel comfortable and relaxed. We slow down our thoughts and let go everything from the mind. Let everything go out of the mind. Clear the mind from all thoughts. Feel the body is hollow space, so thin and light, like a shampoo bubble, so light, shining. Our physical body is thin and light and hollow inside. And we maintain awareness right at the center space inside the body, wherever we feel most comfortable. Feel calm and relaxed at one point, continuously as long as we can, to allow the mind to rest and free from our thoughts. Even though there are some distractions from outside or from the worrying thoughts, we just simply don't pay attention to them. Just simply maintain the mind calm at one point. We may imagine the bright shining object at the center of ourself. You may imagine the bright shining full moon, which is shining and soothing. Let it appear softly and gently at the center of the body, or the location you feel most comfortable. Feel the image of the bright shining full moon floating at the center space, and we observe relaxingly. Observe the brightness, the calmness of the full moon without searching for the clarity of it. Just feel the full moon. Stay still, right at center space. If we feel it's difficult to visualize the full moon, you may visualize something bright shining like a star, the sun, the crystal ball, or any object that let you feel comfortable with the positive meaning without having further thoughts when we visualize. Pick the one object that we feel most comfortable and relaxed without losing the mindfulness. Feel relaxed and comfortable when we observe the bright shining object right at center space. Maintain the mind with the bright shining object continuously and relaxingly. Let the bright shining object calmly stay still. We also repeat the mantra while we observing the shining object. Just allow the soft and gentle sound of the mantra coming from the center of the object. We softly repeat the mantra Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. We hear the sound of mantra echoing from the center space or the center of bright shining full moon, the bright shining star, the crystal ball, or the midday sun. Let it softly and gently echoing from the center over and over, continuously, until the mind becomes soft and gentle. It becomes free from all thoughts, becomes soft and gentle by its own, little by little. We just observe our own mind with the visualizations and the mantra with no effort or just a little mindfulness that to maintain the mind stay inside or at one point where you feel most comfortable. As long as you feel comfortable, relaxed, peaceful and relaxed, it's a good sign of the mind become a standstill easily. We just simply maintain the mind relaxed and comfortable continuously and consistently with no expectation, no doubt or question anything. We allow the mind to be free from our thoughts, from our things. Let the mind be neutral at one point. If the mind wanders, we just bring the mind back with visualizations or the mantra. Keep the equilibrium of the mind to be free, to be happy and relaxed, moment by moment. Every moment is a moment of peace and contentment, that we stay the mind here and now to allow the mind to find the center by itself, where is the permanent home of the mind, the home base of the mind, which is already existed at the center of the body. Once the mind becomes a standstill, completely clear and still, the mind will gradually and automatically stay at the center or the home base by its own. At this moment, we just allow the mind to be calm at one point with peace and joy, with comfortable feeling at all times. Use a mantra or visualization to keep the mind in track. Let the mind be still and free by its own. Observe the mind with peace. We may feel the mind becoming a standstill further. Let us feel so spacious from within. The happiness and peace would automatically arise and appearing from the center space that we can feel by our own self. Let us feel energized and more peaceful. We just absorb and embrace the feeling of peace and joy, the purity of the mind consciously. Any experience may arise. We just simply let it be and observe with peace, with neutral feeling, with no engagement or reaction. Once the mind becomes more still, there would be more experiences. Let us to observe and let it be. Be with our own mind, with the transformation of the mind to become a standstill, deep inside the purity, calm and more relaxed. Now we continue to maintain the mind in peace, with purity inside, to allow the mind to find the true happiness, the resource of true peace, the resource of purity that can eliminate all negativities. Now, please continue our own practice in silence. Allow the mind to be still. Let it relax and still, calm, harmoniously. Be neutral and idle. We observe our mind with peace. Whatever experience may arise, just let it be. Keep the emotional peace, calm, and relaxed harmoniously with no judgment, no reaction. Keep calm and continue. As long as we don't pay attention to any change inside the mind, we proceed to the center of the body by its own. Let us feel deep inside and expansive from within, that we can entering the peace energy, the space that free up thoughts, the inner space that filled with happiness and the true peace, so refined and energized. There is no distraction, no warning thoughts, just empty space. It's thoughtless space that we stay with peace, with the immense of contentment that keep arising and streaming from the center of the body. We just do nothing, just observe with peace, just be neutral as long as we wish, as long as we can. Maintain the mind calm, be with peace and happiness from within. Let peace and happiness to occupy our whole being, that becomes the oneness with the nature and inner space. It becomes the oneness. There's no physical senses at all. As the mind is free from all things, it stays still with purity inside. It sees the true happiness and peace that we gain from our own self without any condition. It is the true independence that we are liberated from the external world, from the secular conditions. The mind is very bright and clear, full of energy of peace. We stay with our own happiness and peace further and longer. Continuously allow the peace energy to stream everywhere, every corners of the mind, and let it share and spread out, radiate to all directions, gradually expand endlessly indefinitely, reaching the horizon, reaching the whole universe, that we are sitting at the middle of the two peace and happiness. We are the body of peace energy, and we share peace energy and happiness that is full of love and kindness. And we wish the people and living beings around the universe to be happy, be peaceful, live in harmony and peace, love one another as one big family with no conflict, no violence. May they be free from dangers and suffering. May they find their own independence that is free from negativities in mind. May their mind be free from greed, desire, free from anger and ignorance. We share love and kindness with those who pass away and have died from COVID-19. May they rest in peace. May the world is free from sicknesses, free from COVID-19, and get back to the normal lives faster, immediately. We are the center of peace and happiness. Let us share love and kindness, happiness with our beloved ones whose living or passed on. May they be in peace and happy. May they be free from suffering and danger. May they be well, have prosperous in life, prosperity, wealthy, and live long. May our family members love one another and live in peace. Now we are going to make a wish for our own self with our own peace energy, with our happiness. Let us to make a wish for a while. We maintain the mind peacefully and relaxed and comfortable at the center of the body, at the center of peace energy and happiness. So bright and clear from within, so soft and gentle. We are going to reconnect the mind with the surroundings. We just simply slowly expand our awareness from the center space to the surroundings. Expand peace and happiness to the surrounding, to the physical senses, that we can move our posture. We can hear the sound of environment. We can feel the warm air around us. Now, very softly and very gently, whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Okay, so thank you very much for joining the session together. I hope everyone have the great experience in mind in meditation, even though there are many distractions from the surroundings or you may have something in mind, but we can find our own peace, right? Less or more. So we just embrace our positive feeling. So the positive feeling is come from the peace energy that we gaining from the mental stillness, from the calmness. And this becomes the energy that we can use to eliminate all impurities from the greed, from anger and delusion or ignorance. We see the origin of the problems in life, and that block us from being have freedom in life, block us from being happy in life, block us from stay with the world with happily. So this is the way that we can cultivate the way to overcome and free and or reduce the burdens in life from the meditation. So utilize our meditation to daily activity to bring us the fully and true independence that we have no dependent things that we depend on it, because we have the way that to overcome it, the way to deal with it, thinking that is not our burdens, thinking that we not depend on it, but we can use it as the problem that we can uh, let it go with the positive ways, with the righteous way. Okay, not everything perfectly, but at least we have the proper way to do it. Right, our health, we know the way to take care of our health, not harm ourselves, hurt ourselves with the uh, unhealthy food. For example, we give us the time to do exercising, to take care of our own life, our own health, and also to live our life in a positive way without spending time with the unnecessary things, with the negative actions that ruin our wealth. So this is the way that we can use meditation or positive mind to do so. And also the happiness and healthy relationship also from the mental stillness, mental clarity, that we use our positive feelings and from meditation to uh, associate with our beloved ones. So this has strengthened our relationship, and that can eliminate all the burdens from there. So I would like everyone to do this and try the best to do as much as you can. Start from meditation and practice day by day, and eventually we are become the true victory that over the burdens, and we can get the true freedom that we gain from meditation. Okay, thank you very much for joining, and I think Amy be here to say something.
Yes, thank you, Meryl Sophon, for the wisdom talk as well as a guide, as well as guiding meditation. And as you mentioned, yeah, we should continue to practice meditation consistently so that we're able to eliminate those, negative thoughts and negative feelings in our minds, and that therefore being able to be more positive, and being able to straighten our relationships amongst our family, friends, and other people as well within our community.
So it looks like we don't feel anything much about it, but it will guide us to have mindfulness to do that things automatically.
Yeah. So the more we practice, the more our mind becomes, accustomed to the mindfulness aspect of it. So yeah, that's why it's important that we continue, and consistency is one of the key factors of meditation as well.
4 C's.
Yes, one of the 4 C's. Do you want to give a blessing, Veneral, or?
Okay, yes. So I almost forget. With the power of purity, okay, I would like to give you the blessing, the purity of myself, with the purity of my teachers, and the peace energy we have gained all together tonight on the Independence Day. May you all be happy, wealthy, successful in your life. May you attain the inner peace easily, can find your refuge to the true happiness without delay and easily. Thank you very much. Hope to see you
Thank,
next time.
thank you. Thank you, Manuel Sophon, and thank you for everyone who tuned in to
Welcome.
Peace Break here on Peace Point Meditation, YouTube and Facebook. It is 4th of July. It's still light out here in California. So for those of you who just finished meditating, I hope you take your bright mind, your inner light, and expand it outside if you go and watch the fireworks tonight. Be safe out there. What?
Can you hear the fireworks?
Yeah. I could hear it, and I meditated outside, so thankfully it didn't start until after the meditation. Yeah, so they're starting to go off right now. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow here on Peace Point Meditation for Peace Break at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're doing a special edition, a full moon, kind of full moon, semi-full moon event, so that we're able to link it with the other meditation centers like Chicago, Alabama, and Georgia. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. will be kind of a special full moon session. I don't know if it will be you or Venerable Peter tomorrow.
Peter, be here tomorrow.
Okay. So
and
tomorrow,
also tomorrow have the peace time too at 9:30.
Yes, tomorrow, Sunday morning, there will be Peace Time or Intro to Meditation with Venerable Sophon at 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Venerable Nicholas, sorry.
Oh, Venerable Nicholas. I'm sorry. Venerable Nicholas tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. here on Peace Point Meditation. So don't forget to tune in, and as well as Peace Break tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe out there. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.